All right, guys. So welcome back to another episode of the IrieTalks. This is episode 7. It's a new studio. I think I touched on this in my last video. If you guys are tapped in on the Insta, you'd have seen. And we are back today. We're back with a guest. This is my guy. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a full circle because I spoke to bro and I was gonna start this, but also he's always giving me advice on just how to limit my mind of doing too much at once. And I remember when I started my podcast, it was like, I'm so proud of you, but don't take on too much at once. I should have listened to you. I should have, because that's why I'm not as consistent, guys. It's hard, and that's what the podcast is about. It's about that motivation and that support system. And this is someone that's created an amazing support system, an amazing community that did his part for sure. So without any further ado, please welcome my boy Jovanni.
My brother.
What you saying, bro? How are you?
Good, man. I'm good. How are you?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good to be here, man.
Come
It's a
on,
good
bro.
space.
Come on,
Comfy,
bro.
man. It's clean.
Nice. I like that, bro. Well, like, fam, I've always, obviously you needed to come on the talks because you've done so much in life, bro. The other day I was playing FIFA. You know what I'm going to say? I was mashing all Ultimate Team and I heard you. I was like, obviously I know you're on, but it's just mad. You get me when I actually do it. So congratulations on that. First of all, bro. There's so much to congratulate you on. But yeah, before we started, I just wanted to get into some like quick fire questions with you and just see where your mind's at. Do you know what I mean? With how you're thinking, bro. And I know you've done a few different careers, so this will be about a few different things. But for you, what would you prefer? A late night studio session or a morning run with the community? Like them sessions where you're in your zone, bro, and the pen's flying. Or you're having a great morning with the community, probably hiking for you. Because I know you like your hikes.
Right now in my life,
Yeah.
a hike or a run with the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That leads on to my second question, actually. When you started the come outside, was that one of the main things that you wanted to do, was create that like community base? Was it like one of the main targets that you had, or was it more like helping people actually improve running?
It was more focused on building community.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I felt like I was being challenged by with loneliness.
Okay.
At the time,
Yeah.
so I wanted to do activities with like-minded people.
Yeah.
Bring people together.
Yeah.
And share my love for the outdoors, running, hiking, nature with other like-minded people.
Of course.
So loneliness was a big driving factor behind it.
Okay.
And feeling a lack of community to share those activities with. And then I think a byproduct of creating a community like that is people naturally got better at running, or their fitness improved. 'Cause they were
Definitely.
doing it consistently.
Yep. And anything you do consistently, you improve at, bro. And so that was naturally going to happen. I mean, I remember the first time I came to come outside, it was just like, because I drove past it one week. That's how I learned about it. Because I just drove past it and I saw all these people gathering. So I said, the next week I'm actually going to come to this. And I at that point,
when you came.
you remember,
yeah, bro.
and we introduced each other and we spoke, and I was just there on my own. And come outside has been a huge part of my life, bro. And I'm sure almost everyone that's gone there, I've heard them say that. So again, bro, you've genuinely created that community thing that you wanted to. You've definitely created that, and you've left that in people's mind.
Thank you, bro.
So just know that you've done that, man. And just the last one quickly, like starting out, what would you say was harder to start? Like your in all the different things you've done in life, what would you say the hardest, in the sense of like genuinely finding the like strength to keep going when you've had those barriers come in? What's been the hardest one? Was it building the community where you've had like big personalities that are there fall out and you've had to keep going? Do you know what I mean? And you've had to keep that community and keep that, and I'm sure you've gone through that. Or was it music where you've worked 6 hours on the tape, you've dropped the 6 hours, 6 days, 6 months on the tape, you've dropped it, you've had no likes, no views? What is the harder one for you to keep going? Or is it just like, as you've said, the time in life that you're in?
Out of all the things I've done in my life, I'd say football, sport, has been the hardest challenge to overcome.
Okay.
And that's for a number of reasons, but I'd say the age I was at, I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
Dealing with things for the first time, like injuries, or coming across people that are bad-minded.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we can
yeah.
just say it as it
Yeah,
is, innit?
yeah, exactly.
So coming across people like that, overcoming injuries, mental challenges,
Yeah.
like emotional difficulties, all at a young age, and then trying to figure out how to overcome them, stay consistent, stay positive.
Stay working.
Sport is definitely the biggest challenge that I've had to overcome.
Really?
Like the
Yeah.
hurdles in that.
Yeah.
And all those challenges that I faced whilst I was playing football and team sport, everything I've learned has been transferable into
Yeah.
music, into building companies
Yeah.
like Come Outside.
Exactly.
So Come Outside, as much as it came with certain difficulties,
Yeah.
brother, it was nothing, man.
Exactly.
Nothing
Because
compared to
of
things
course,
I've been through.
Of course. Of course. I think that's one thing in it, and there's a message in itself there, bro. Is when it's like transferable skills are important, man. Do you know what I mean? You need transferable skills, and transferable skills can be anything if you've wrapped your mind around learning. And I think that's a journey I've been on in the last 6 months, is just learning about more about myself and learning about others, and learning that like people naturally act on emotions. We all do, and I think that's something that you've obviously understood, to have a community like that where there's so many different emotions. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
again, it's just respect from me over here, bro. Like,
Thank you,
genuinely,
bro.
no, you've done.
Don't
very
get me
well with
wrong,
that.
like there was a lot of challenging moments where, like you mentioned, because there's so many different personality
Yeah.
types, there were
Yeah.
times where it was hard to manage.
Of course.
But I think because of certain experiences I've gone through where I have led teams,
Yeah.
or I've been around so many different kinds of people,
Yeah.
I think those experiences help me navigate when working with different people. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that. Because you're right,
Amazing.
there was a lot
Yeah.
of big personalities.
Yeah. Well, I know,
different
bro. I know.
people,
Trust me, and
you
it's
know?
and it's good that like I'm sure everyone that's come outside can say that, but I've come outside, and I can say you were supportive in everything you've done, and especially in actually my running journey, which is important, bro. I couldn't run before. Like, I could run. I used to sprint, but like, I came to come outside. I went to other run clubs, but I came to come outside, and it really took my running to a different level
Right.
where I was running 5Ks because I was bored. You know, I would get
Yeah,
up and just
yeah,
run a
yeah.
5K. So yeah, no, you've done that, bro. You've done that. So we'll get into it, and we'll get into the question. I just want to know mainly, firstly, actually, the name is quite self-explanatory, but where did the name come from? Quickly.
The name came from, so there was about 2.5 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe just 2.5, 3. I started doing a lot more hiking,
Okay.
and even longer than 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And what I found when I was outside, I felt great.
Okay.
So I felt
Felt at
great.
home.
Felt at home,
Yeah.
felt grounded,
Yeah.
felt relaxed, and it helped to just really keep me level.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to come up with like a catchphrase. I was like, come outside, feel alive.
Yeah.
And it just naturally started to click.
Yeah.
So every time I went outside, I'd do a video on my Instagram,
Yeah.
and I'd say, come outside, feel alive.
alive.
This was well before I had an idea to set up a community.
Okay.
This was just more so me trying to encourage other people
Yeah.
to go outside.
That's mad. That's
So
mad.
it started around it came at a time when I took a break from music
Okay.
due to burnout. And I was using the outdoors as a way to rejuvenate.
Yeah.
And
find yourself again.
to reclaim myself,
yeah,
essentially,
yeah,
because
of course.
I felt like I'd thrown myself so much into music that I was starting to lose touch of who I was
Oh no,
as
definitely.
Jovanni,
It
not
happens.
just the artist.
It happens.
So the outdoors helped me to reclaim
Yeah,
that side of me personally. And then that catchphrase started to come along, come outside, feel alive.
Okay.
And then it progressed to me doing more videos online saying, remember people, when you come outside, you feel alive.
Yeah.
The outdoors is great. I just speak about my experience when I was
Okay.
out walking.
Okay.
And then eventually, after all of the hiking and running that I'd been doing alone,
Yeah.
I started to question, why is there not more people that look like us
Doing
outside?
Because there's not.
Because it wasn't enough.
No.
And I just was questioning, like, why are we not doing this?
Yeah.
So that then led me to speak with Lauren.
Okay.
Large up Lauren. She's one of my closest friends.
We love Lauren.
We love Lauren. And I told her that I wanted to set up a community where it was explicitly available for people that look like us, but open to all. Because when I'm out hiking and running, I wasn't seeing no one that looked like us.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, why are we not enjoying the benefits of all of this nature when it's free?
Free, yeah, exactly.
Like, yo, where are we? So
and we love free stuff.
Innit? So off the back of all of that, and then speaking with Lauren about the idea, I just said to her, look, I'm going to start this.
Yeah.
I never knew how to. I didn't have everything in order. I didn't know where to start. I just had an idea. I wrote a couple of things down and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do a post on Instagram.
Yeah.
I know where we're going to meet every Saturday and what we're going to do. And this is what I want to run with because I'm passionate about it and I love it.
Yeah.
And just off that love and passion and just wanting to bring people together, it turned out to be one of the biggest communities in the city, if not the biggest.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, relax, bro. Don't take one off. Like, come on, don't take one off. It might, you know, numbers are not everything. And like, I know everyone knows come outside, bro. Like, I'm with uncles, and they're like, yeah, come outside, Jovanni thing. Yeah, man. It man. We see it. They're on a run day. Like, you know, so everyone knows it. People that are not even tapped into Gram, do you get me? So it's definitely spreaded. But you said something in there that I was just going to pick up on because I agree with it as well. And I think when this is a message for everyone else, I just wanted to kind of sidetrack. When you're focused on something too much, it's important to not lose yourself. You said it with music. I feel like that's been me over the last year. And as I said, since January, I've really kind of locked in and tried to remind myself that I am just trying to work to make my life easier. I'm not trying to work to be like, because social media makes you think, okay, you've started your business. Now, if you're not an entrepreneur that businesses make this amount of money and you're sitting on a Lambo in 20 years, you haven't really made it. But really, I had to remind myself that I started my business so I can have what I didn't have when I was younger. And I have that, so I need to be pleased and calm and actually appreciate everything I have. And that's what I've done, bro. My journey with God since January has been crazy. I'm getting baptized next Sunday.
Wow.
I can't wait, Jovanni.
Big up, my
bro.
brother.
I cannot wait. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like I've found myself again. So I just wanted to go back to that, bro.
God bless you, man.
Thank you, bro. I can't.
That's big.
I'm sure you'll see the pics, but I can't wait, man. I'm excited. I've been going to like baptisms, church, and like class, and learning about it and everything. So it's like finding yourself's important, bro. And is it fair to say you started come outside then with like, why didn't you do hiking every week? Because you said you were hiking and that's where you were like, I'm outside, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Or were you feeling that whilst running as well?
Both. I was feeling it, doing both.
Yeah.
But the idea for come outside was to always have the weekly run.
Okay. Yeah.
Which then progressed into a walk and a run to make it more accessible.
Yeah.
And then we always spoke about the idea of doing a hike every month or every 6 weeks.
Okay.
So it was focused on running and hiking from the offset.
Okay.
The reason why we did a hike every 6 weeks or so was because there's a lot more planning that is needed for organizing a hike. Whereas bringing people together for a 3 or 5K run, it's a lot easier. There's still challenges, but it's a lot easier.
I'm guessing that's why the runs are free, because it's just meet up there, come there, but the hike, because you have to plan stuff.
Exactly. And then with hikes,
you got
initially we started it with just me and Lauren leading the hikes. Yeah. And we used to have like 80 to 100 people out in the Yorkshire Dales, bro, with like no mountain or hill experience.
Yeah, exactly.
No qualifications, nothing. Just me and Lauren.
Because you told people to come on a hike.
We told people to come outside and they were like, all right, I'll come. I'm outside, which was great.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing ever happened. But, everyone came with the right equipment,
of course,
as much as they could.
And
it was great, but over time that started to become more draining.
Of course.
So then we progressed that to outsourcing mountain leaders.
Makes sense, though.
Making sure that people are safe and to pay for mountain leaders.
And you guys are safe. Because if anything happens to these people, you've invited them out on this hill with no qualifications. Do you get me?
It all falls back on me, right?
Exactly.
So when we got the mountain leaders, they come at a price.
Okay.
So that's why we had to start charging for the hike, so that
So you could cover the price.
Cover the price.
Naturally. No, makes sense. Makes sense. So like everyone's gonna look and see all the positives, bro, and they're gonna see like, they're gonna see come outside here and they're gonna see the 2-year party and the 1st-year party and the collaborations and the barbecue. You get me? With the Irie group. They're gonna see all that stuff and think, oh, it's just so good. Like, why can't I just start a company? Because it's just all good. But like, what are the things that they don't see? What are the trials and tribulations that you and
Rob,
Lauren, Sophia, the like core
volunteers.
team, the proper core team that's been through it thick and thin. Like, what are the challenges that you guys have had to go through that is even brought you and Rob, if it has, to a conversation where it's like, what do we do? What do we do? What are the challenges at the start?
Yeah, some of the challenges throughout Come Outside
Yeah,
is managing people
yeah,
and the relationships people have
of course,
in the community.
of course.
Because naturally, there's so many different personality types. People are going to get on and people are going to fall out. So managing that was a big thing.
Hard, yeah.
And then also, in fact, before I move on, how we went about managing that was we'd always speak as a team.
Yeah.
So say, for instance, you as Rob, I'd sit down and I'd be like, Rob, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Sophia, what's your thoughts on this? Lauren, what's your thoughts on this? And then we'd come to a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me making decisions.
And doing what you want.
Nah, it was we'd bounce ideas and then we'd
course.
come to a decision that we felt like was the right thing to do.
Yep.
So having a team to manage fallouts really helped, because you're getting people with different experience and perspective on things.
Of course.
So that helped.
Yeah.
Other challenges were all of the things that people don't see.
Yeah.
For example, posting on social media, responding to people's inquiries, emails, DMs, or being the face of something. People always come to you for support. So there's a lot of energy that
You have to give
I
out.
was always giving, trying to help others and build the community.
Yeah.
And more often than not, I can count the times people asked me how I was.
Yeah.
More often than not, it was me just giving and no one really asking how I felt. So it can feel a little isolating when you're building something on the scale of Come Outside, because like you said, people like free things.
Yeah.
So, so people people were just happy to come and take and take and take. And that's fine, because that was the model of the business, to bring people together so that they could reap the benefits of the outdoors.
Yeah.
It was never to make money from people. It was just to bring people together.
Exactly.
So I learned a lot in hindsight from that model itself. But just the amount that I was pouring into it, the nights where I'd be editing videos and posts, scheduling them for the next day, responding to people's messages when we've got a hike in the morning and they're messaging at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Where's the location?
I'm guilty of that one, guys. I'm guilty of that one. I swear.
When it's already on the description,
on Instagram,
it's everywhere,
and you've got to keep that patience, haven't you? And then,
bro,
I can imagine.
It taught me a lot about patience and just being calm in my response, because I can't go on bad with someone that just wants to,
come outside.
You know what I mean?
So all they want to do is
so
outside.
there were some of the challenges, and I'd say one last thing before we move on is people not wanting to support the community financially, but were happy just taking everything for themselves. But when it came to paying a little £5, a little £10,
I remember it was like, bring anything for the bottles of water. Do you remember?
Bring
Mac had to take that over. And
bring a little something to support the community where you're getting a lot of benefit from. People were upset about paying money.
I know.
But they'd happily go to a club and spend a little 100, 200 on some drinks.
Oh, why not though? Well, why not though? So I get it. And it's that must be very hard.
It was challenging because it came from people that I least expected it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying people should be supporting, because they can do what they want. But if they're saying they're getting a lot of benefit from the community and
That's
they're
what
like,
you expect
thank
them
you
to
for
put back
this and
into
that,
it.
then
Yeah.
well, help us then.
Yeah.
If we're helping you, can you help us?
Exactly. It's mind blowing sometimes when you think about it, though, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, you've kind of touched on this already, so you're probably gonna repeat the same thing. But obviously, like, Come Outside literally became one of the most well-known run clubs around. Like like, I'm not being what the kids call it, glazing. I'm not glazing Come Outside, but I think it's one of the biggest run clubs like that I know. I can name 5 run clubs and you're in it. Do you know what I mean? So I think doing that, and I think the reason you've done that is because you've created that community base. Looking back on it now, is there anything that you would have done different, or anything that you would have changed, or would you have kept it the exact same because you're happy with how it's gone? And when I say change, I wouldn't say regret. I would just say, as business owners or business people, we reflect all the time. So is there anything you've reflected and thought, I might have gotten more benefit out of if I'd done it this way or that way?
I wouldn't have changed much.
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets about
Yeah.
the whole journey. I feel like everything I went through and I learned and experienced was exactly how it was meant to go.
Yeah.
However, if I could go back and change one thing, I would have tried to set up a team to support me with Come Outside much faster, earlier.
Okay.
But speaking from hindsight, the team naturally formed when it was meant to.
And that's what made it. Exactly.
And the right people became
yeah,
part of the
yeah.
team when they were meant to be there.
You probably didn't, when it formed, you probably didn't set it up then. It just formed.
It just
And
happened
that's the
naturally.
difference.
Yeah. So I think if there was a team around me much earlier, things would have been different.
Yeah.
And we would have been more efficient.
Yeah.
Whereas some things might have not taken as long to get done if there was a team early and not just me doing a lot.
I'm trying to hear you out, but I don't know what you're on about because Come Outside's patterned. Like, it's actually patterned. So, like, I'm sure you know what you're talking about. So for people that come outside and they don't actually know what you mean by that, what do you mean by more efficient? Because I think everything you did was quite efficient.
It definitely was. I'll give you an example. First few weeks of Come Outside, we never had no marshals on the route.
Oh, so people might get lost.
So some people were either getting lost or I was running from the back to the front to the middle, like, it's this way, it's this way.
Okay.
And then I'd run to the back to make sure the people that weren't as fast knew where they were going. And then I'd sprint back to the front. So just little things like that in terms of efficiency.
Makes sense.
That would have helped from the jump. However, looking back, me doing that was so fun.
Exactly.
Because it's like, I'm just learning on the go.
And
that's something for anyone listening to this. You don't have to have it figured out.
Exactly.
When you have an idea, you can figure it out along the way. And that's exactly what I did. I never knew how to set up a CIC, which is a community interest company.
Yeah.
Which Come Outside was.
Exactly.
I never knew how to onboard volunteers. I didn't know what safety documents we needed to make sure people were safe, like waiver forms. I never knew nothing like that at the start.
Had to go in for
I just wanted to go and run and hike with
the
people
guys.
out of love. And it started out of love, and it remained in that same energy, and we learned along the way.
Wow. And that's the important thing about it, bro, is that you're literally doing what I'm telling everyone that watches this podcast. It's like, you don't need to have it all figured out, man. You don't, because I'm still figuring out today. Like, every day I do it, an Irie day, like my company, my paint decorating, I learn something new every day, every single day. And it's just about learning, man. So
No doubt.
I think when you're open to learning, though, innit? I think when you're open-minded to, like, actually learning, you'll learn. But if you think you know everything, you might not.
None of us know everything, man.
You might not pick stuff up, bro. So it's a bit hard like that. Quick, just off the bat, though, on a random one, just a quick break from the podcast. Who's winning the World Cup, bro?
France.
Like, facts.
I don't know if it's facts, but
Coming home, bro.
You wanted me to say England, didn't it?
Home, bro. Nah, France.
I think England will either make it to the semis or the final. They've got a good chance of that.
Yeah.
But when I've been watching France, brother,
It's done,
yo,
bro.
they look too strong this year.
Anyone's taking over.
And they're coming with a vengeance. They lost the last World Cup final. Yo,
might-
they mean business this time
It
round.
might be the same final, bro.
Yeah, but I think France will do it this time.
Do you think?
Yeah, man. Large up my French brothers.
Okay. So I've got a question for you, really, bro. And this one is it's a bit more on like your overall career and what you've done. And you've obviously been a rapper, successful rapper, where you've won shows. And you've worked with some really big artists, like artists that I grew up listening to. Do you know what I mean? So that's an accomplishment, because I grew up listening to them. And you've worked with them, and you've done a lot of good stuff. And then you've obviously, as I've said at the start of this, you've been on FIFA. Then you've started this community, and you've done all that. And it's like, I want you to kind of not feel big-headed right now, but just tell me how that makes you feel. Because the reason I want you to tell me how that makes you feel is because I want you to motivate others that are sitting there with all these ideas and all these plans. They could have this feeling. Like, are you proud of yourself for everything that you've done?
100%. Very proud of everything that I've achieved and seen the way that things have materialized.
Okay.
I'm very proud and grateful for everything that I've done and what I'm yet to do.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that has helped me get to this point is just taking action.
Okay.
Whenever I've had an idea, I don't sit and dwell on it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it for a bit. If I need some advice, I'll go to someone I trust.
Calculated risk.
And then I'll go for it. It's like that with the 3 different industries that I've been in. From football, I believed I was going to make it as a professional. So I put my all into it, and I reaped a lot of rewards. I played for Bradford, Leeds, Rotherham.
Yeah.
I was the captain at Leeds and Rotherham, and although I didn't break through into the first team, I still experienced some great things that I look back on, and they were some of the best times that I've had in my life.
Yeah.
And that's just from believing in something and taking action, like giving my all. Transitioned into music, believed in it, gave it my all, reaped the rewards. It changed my life forever. You know, I went from football, not knowing what I really wanted to do, then went into music, and I was able to do music full time for 6 years, living off of music.
Yeah. Crazy.
Touring.
Crazy.
Creating great music with artists, producers from across the world. And again, believed in it, poured my heart into it. Then took a little break from music unexpectedly. Didn't think I would ever take a break from music. Like, I always thought I'm going to do this forever. But you never know what's going to happen in life, right?
Bro, I think a lot of, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was out with my boy the other day, and we were talking about rappers, and we were like, top 10 best rappers in the UK, and we were talking, and then he was like, we said a lot of guys from down south, and he was like, yeah, but no, guys from up north. I was like, no, they're more known for freestyle, bro. No word of a lie. He named 4 people. He said Graft as well, freestyle. That's how he came up. So like, you've definitely done a lot in the music game, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Do you know what I mean?
that, man.
But yeah, sorry.
It's fine. And then moving into setting up Come Outside, believed in it, had a vision.
Execute.
I therefore gave it my all.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think there's a lot of commonalities that you can see within my journey.
Yeah.
I've been passionate about something.
Yeah.
I've had an idea and I've ran with it.
So would you say the main thing in that is something you have to be passionate about to give it your all? Because you can't give something your all that you're not passionate about. Would you say that? Or would you say you can still... Because you've been passionate about all 3 things. I'm passionate about what I do, and I feel like that's why I'm able to do it every single day. Do you know what I mean? So what do you think about that?
I feel like passion helps you to overcome certain boundaries that if you weren't passionate, you're just going to give up.
Stop you. Yeah.
You're going to give up.
Yeah.
So it does take a level of passion to keep going,
Yeah.
to be consistent and to be disciplined when things are not
going
well. So passion definitely helps. Passion doesn't mean... You don't need passion to start something.
No.
Because you can start something and then become passionate about it.
Exactly.
But I'm just speaking about my experience personally, the three main industries that I've been in, from sport, music, and then now the tech industry.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm reaping the rewards in all three is because I've had the idea, I've cared about it enough to keep going.
Proper. Is there any quotes that you've heard in your life that you, when you're in your like hardest moments, it pops into your head?
Yeah, there's one that resonates with me a lot at the moment,
Yeah.
which is life rewards action, not intelligence.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
that
Yeah.
resonates a lot, bro, because there's so many intelligent people in the world, like super intelligent. And one thing that
Proper.
I've seen with some intelligent people is the ruminate on the idea for too long.
Yeah.
Because they're weighing up the pros,
And
the cons. Is it gonna work? Is it? They're doing a lot of rumination and thinking about it too much. Whereas some of the people that are most successful, they're not the most intelligent. But what differentiates the two is they've taken action and they've stuck with it. And from sticking with it, they've reaped the rewards when people either didn't take action or gave up too early.
Exactly.
So that's the quote that sticks on my mind right now, where when things are tough, I'm like, I'm going to take action though.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the same amount of time I'm dedicating per day, I'm still going to do it.
I'm still going to do it. Exactly. I like that one. I feel like I've implemented that into my life this year, and without even, like, obviously I've done it, but subconsciously, but I like that one a lot. Because bro, I've gone to church every Sunday, and
big.
Some weekends I'm like, you know, I'm working and I'm like, oh, am I really going to lose out on £50 for that 2 hours or £100 for that hour? But it's like, I see it as a tide. I will lose out on it. Do you get me? So it's like, it's action, bro. It's action. You just got to take. No, that's true. That's facts. Wow. That's really really that's really got in my head, bro. Because I like that one a lot.
Life rewards action, not intelligence.
Nice. So what is more important for you as well? Motivation or consistency?
For me personally, or what I'm trying to give to
I think for you personally, when you're chilling and you're like, what one do you need? What one do you think you need more, motivation or consistency?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Because motivation is fleeting.
Yeah.
There's days where I feel motivated and there's other times when I don't.
Yeah.
What helps me stay consistent is I know what the goal is, because emotions, they're just up and down.
They are.
So being motivated every day, that's impossible, because it's an emotion, it's a feeling.
Facts.
And feelings are fleeting.
Yeah, they
So
vary.
I don't feel motivated every day.
No.
But that's why I was saying to you, even the days where I don't feel as motivated, I'm still going to take action, because I know consistency and action brings results. So I don't need motivation. I think what I need more is just to keep telling myself, keep going. Keep going. And I've built that over time, because it's like a muscle. You know, I just work the muscle, and it's just that muscle of action and just building it. And over time, it becomes like second nature. Where you no longer need to feel motivated. You're just like, I'm tired. I could do it. I'm gonna do it.
It's literally, I'm
gonna do it.
That's me with jobs, bro. Literally. And then I get up and I'm like, I can't be asked, but it's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So let's just get it done.
Let's get it done.
And then I find myself doing it faster than I would have, because I just want to get out of the way, because I know I'm gonna get it done. Do you get me? So rather than doing it at 2 p.m, I'll get it done in the morning, because I'm doing it regardless. So no, that's good, bro. It's been amazing. I mean, before you go, bro, before we end, I just want you to give anyone, like a younger version of yourself, and anyone around that age, you know, 20, 21, that's looking and they're like, okay, I've got a plan, because we know 21, 20-year-olds are Sky, for example, amazing, done amazing things, man. You know what I mean? And so we know that it can be possible. So what would you, if you think 5, 6 of them were sitting in a room and you could possibly change 2 or 3 of their minds to actually give it a go, what would you say to someone that's like stuck in their mind and just not taking action, as you've said? Without being condescending, because I find it hard to be not condescending, because I'm such an action person. I'm just do it. But it's obviously they're not doing it for a reason, you know? So it's like, is it them finding why they want what they want? Like, what would you suggest that when you were lost, if you've ever been lost, what helped you through it?
What's helped me through difficult times is, besides just taking action, because I could easily just say, just take action, just try your
But
best.
if that works for you, bro, I
That
get
doesn't mean
it.
it's going to work for somebody else.
Exactly. No,
But
true.
I think it's important for us to try and reframe situations where if someone feels like they're stuck or they're scared to take action, or they don't feel like they've got the support, then if they can reframe it in a way where it's like, okay, I don't have these things, I'm lacking in these things, but what am I in control of?
Yeah.
Or what do I have right now that I can make the most of to get the ball rolling?
Look at the positives.
Looking at the positives
Yeah.
instead of the negatives and the
Yeah.
challenges,
Yeah, no, yeah.
because it's easy to drown yourself
in sorrow.
in
Yeah,
sorrow, right?
yeah.
So I think working on reframing the way that their outlook, and I think some things that helps with reframing is putting yourself around people that are onto bigger and better things,
Trust me.
so you can learn from them. If they're not in your city, if they're not in your immediate surroundings, online
Yeah,
or going out of your city,
Yeah.
if they have that freedom to do that.
of course.
And then another thing, apart from reframing, is when you're young,
Yeah,
you don't have as many priorities, generally speaking.
naturally.
There's no kids, there's no
Bills.
bills,
yeah,
this
yeah.
and that. More time,
Yeah,
more time,
yeah,
more time.
Most of the time.
So when you're young and you have that freedom, it's great to take risks and to
course.
try new things,
Of course.
because all of that learning and experience is going to help as they progress. So I would say learn by taking action,
Yeah,
because that's really going to help set them apart from everybody else.
of course.
And trying to reframe a situation and viewing it in a positive way, or seeing what the positives are, opposed to just focusing on the negatives.
Take a positive out of every situation if you can.
Because there's always a way to look at something in a
course.
positive light.
Yeah,
So I think the reframing and just using what they have at their disposal to begin is it's great, man.
essential, amazing.
It's essential.
I'm sure that will help someone, bro. And I know I said that before we go, but I'm gonna say it again. Before we go, is there anyone you want to shout out that had an amazing part in Come Outside's journey, and that that we're watching this? Hopefully that did a lot for you and helped you and Rob. Obviously, Rob is one of them, but
Yeah, no doubt. I wanna shout out Irie Group
come on.
for all your support with the
Of course, bro.
donations,
Of course, bro.
the barbecue. I want to shout out your Ma Dukes for cooking up the baddest food for the barbecue, and just all your support with
I
everything
appreciate that, man.
that you did for Come Outside, bro. It
I
really
appreciate that, bro.
meant a lot, and it means a lot still. So
course.
thank you, bro.
Of course, bro.
And I also want to shout out all the volunteers.
Go on, man.
I want to shout out everybody that attended each week, or if they just
course.
came once. Just everyone that had their part to play
Yeah.
in Come Outside
Amazing.
and building the community in
Amazing.
what we did together.
Perfect. I know you do you still do, like, obviously Come Outside doesn't do hikes or anything, but is there any way that you would put people onto hikes or anything like that wants to continue going on hikes? Is there any way that you would suggest, like, an app they use to find hikes, routes? Because I know that's something you do. So is it All Trails?
Yeah, there's apps like All Trails,
Yeah.
OS Maps,
Yeah.
Komoot.
Just for people that, now, if people want to be able to go and give themselves a safe hike, just trying to find.
Those apps, Komoot, OS Maps, All Trails.
Yeah.
You can find routes that hundreds of people have done already, and they've scoped it out, and the exact route is there. The directions of how to get to the locations there, and then it takes you on the route as
Amazing.
you're walking.
Yeah.
And as well, we've still got our Telegram group open for people that want to organize hikes, or people that still want to hike.
Yeah.
We're still going on hikes unofficially.
Yeah.
There's just doesn't come at a cost. It's just friends
meeting
linking up.
Yeah.
So if you want to come on some hikes, still
At your
join
own at your own risk, though.
at your own risk. If you slip, it's on you.
I saw that video over there when that guy slipped, man. That was so funny. You know what? You were on a hike and you were walking with someone and you were singing. And it was like muddy and he just slipped.
Oh, my guy notes.
Yeah,
and there was the wee background
yeah,
music.
Yeah.
Large up my brother Keenan.
Okay. And obviously it will be on Instagram, but where do they find?
Come outside.
Yeah, come outside on Instagram.
Come outside on Insta, Facebook, and TikTok at Come Outside Co. All one word. Perfect. And if you click the link in our bio on Insta and TikTok, then you can join our group chat.
Amazing. Listen, bro, I've said it before and I've said it again. Thank you so much for coming, man.
My brother.
Honestly.
Thank you for having me, man.
Come on, bro.